Warner Brothers released the first trailer for the Minecraft game this morning, and I'm not too excited about it. Now, just to be clear, it's not like I was really anticipating this one because it's a Minecraft movie. I don't think there's a whole lot you can actually do with it. So I wasn't expecting much. It felt like a cash grab, but then looking at what they're producing, I'm just thinking this is probably worse than I thought. Just going by the likes and dislikes right now, it's not like it's ratioed or anything like that. So the reception so far is just kind of meh, but I have noticed the dislikes have been kind of growing more than the likes on this, and the comment sections in this as well as on Twitter are pretty bad. So I'm thinking this is something that most audiences aren't really excited about here. I'll play a little bit of it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now, just kind of get an idea. Like, some of the stuff that I have an issue with is, well, the design of it, the world that they have created here. I don't hate that. I don't think there's really anything inherently bad with it, at least right now. But when you start getting closer up, that's when I have more issues with it. Let's continue on with it. Well, okay, right here, you have the human characters in this world, and I don't understand why they're human characters. I think they should have just kept them animated. Maybe they can be a little bit more blocky and stuff like that. That would fit in better with it, because right now it just looks like actors on a green screen set, because that's essentially what they're doing. And then I think the texturing is all wrong when it comes to this. The squares with the trees and how everything's kind of blocky, that I like about it. But I don't like how they're trying to go for a somewhat realistic texture to everything, because to me it fits into the kind of like that uncanny valley zone where you don't really know what it's supposed to be. Like right there with the sheep, it's so strange, because I think it should have looked cute or something like that, maybe unusual because it's pink and boxy, but by doing this weird somewhat realistic texture but also not realistic, it just comes across as being very creepy. Kind of like the first trailer when Sonic came out back in 2020, when everyone was saying like that Sonic just looked creepy, and the director agreed with the audience. So he's like, okay, we're going to go back and change that up for future things. And then people like the redesign of it better. I think they should do that with a lot of this stuff. And again, just kind of everything else. Don't make it look so realistic. Make it look a little bit more cartoony. I think it's too late to change up the actors in it, but if they did that, I think it would look a lot better.
What the hell?
See, it's supposed to obviously be sort of creepy, but I think the response could just be for the fact that it's blocky and pink as opposed to it just looking like a monstrosity. But again, I like these trees and stuff like that. I think they did a fine job with that. Just make it look a little bit more low res texture. Okay, got piglins there. That's cool. Crafting the crafting table, setting it up like that. I'm not really sure how to feel about this one. I think I'd have to wait and see how it is. Clearly, these people are from a different land. I guess they're from more of a real world, and they get transported into a Minecraft world or something like that. I'm not super familiar with what they're supposed to do for the story on it. I don't think there's really much of a story to go off of. And I think that was my main concern when it heard that there was going to be a Minecraft movie to begin with, is that, well, how are you going to do a story of Minecraft? There's really nothing there. But at the same time, you got to think Super Mario Brothers, that was a really good movie. I enjoyed that one. And if you really break down the games, there's not a whole lot to the games. It's a plumber in a magical kingdom trying to rescue a princess from a dragon. It's pretty basic, but they were able to put together a decent story for the movie. So I'm willing to give them a shot on this one. The trailer doesn't give us much information as far as what the story is going to be. I think they're just trying to set the tone for what the movie they're trying to tell is, and kind of give us an idea of what the world's going to look like. Pretty much what a teaser trailer should be doing. I just don't think they really landed, because I don't like the world that they're creating for this.
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Just go back in it. I think this is one of those situations where if they're supposed to be scary looking, which they clearly are, then having this somewhat uncanny valley texturing and stuff on them works a little bit better. But I don't think the whole world should kind of look like this, especially with a lot of the other creatures. But again, that's just me. Leave a comment below if you disagree with that one or whether you agree with it. This is everyone's nightmare. Okay. Yeah, this is everyone's nightmare who's played this game. And also, what's up with Jason Momoa's hair in this one? I'm not really sure why I don't know, it just looks weird. Is he wearing a wig for this one, or is that his hair and they just styled it that way? Because I don't know, it just looks strange to me. Maybe that's a nitpick. That looks kind of cool. Assuming the Nether, yeah, that looks good. I like how that looks there.
Who are you?
I am Steve.
Now, why is Jack Black playing Steve? I mean, he's done a lot of video game stuff now, so maybe they're like, oh, we just gotta have to have Jack Black in it. But I don't know. I don't think he's a good choice to play Steve, but whatever. See, that's just this looks terrible right here. This is clearly the set right here, actors, and then just a green screen. I don't like that. It just looks so fake. This would be so much more better if everything was animated. It would fit together, as opposed to where you have it now. You get this disconnect. Maybe they're trying to go for that disconnect, but it doesn't feel like they're doing it for a stylistic approach. It just kind of feels like it's cheap, as opposed to something where it's all supposed to be on a digital, a lot like what we saw back in the day with like Sin City, where it was clearly supposed to be a stylized approach. This just seems like it doesn't work.
Okay.
Oh, this guy is such a tool bag.
Don't like that. And I don't like the humor I've seen in this trailer, because I thought we were almost past that when it came to video game movies, because we've seen before studios would just think like, oh, video games are just a children's toy, so let's just make them all very childlike and stuff like that, and it didn't work. And then they started coming in recent years to realize like, okay, well, you can actually have appeal to adults as well, and some are even made for adults, like we saw with The Last of Us or Fallout. I mean, those are shows, but we saw that they can actually appeal to adults. Something like Super Mario Brothers, that appealed to kids and adults, and that's why it was so good. This one feels like it's just almost taking a step backwards, and it's just trying to appeal to children. And I don't think that's actually a good approach for this, but maybe that's just from this particular trailer. If we see more, I might be a little bit better, but right now, just going off of this early reaction to it, I don't really have a whole lot of confidence in it. And just kind of judging by this, it's looking like it's going to be pretty bad. And I'm sure by the end of the day, it might even have more dislikes than likes on it. A lot of the comments here aren't very positive. I'm going to lose my job. I can't believe I might have to apologize to Minecraft Story Mode. This looks like those 2016 what Minecraft characters look like in real life videos. Have you learned nothing from Sonic? I think that's kind of in relation to the character designs. They really did this. This will be Minecraft's graphics in 2013. Unironically, huh? Everyone apologize to Minecraft Story Mode right now. Minecraft versus Minecraft Realistic Texture Pack 2015. You get the idea. A lot of people just don't seem to be very excited about this one, but let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Do you think that this actually has some potential just going by this teaser? Or do you think this looks like it's going to be another disaster and this is going to be yet another terrible Jack Black video game adaptation? Comment below, and if you can, make sure you click that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with the latest entertainment news. And don't forget to click that like button and share the video out there, because it really helps out with the channel. Thank you.